Now, look, fellas, I always tell you guys if a woman is on a podcast or if she's on TikTok, Instagram, telling the world about her relationship, believe it or not, that's a woman who is for the streets. So if your girl is doing that, if your girl is making TikToks talking about this is what me and my boyfriend did, your girl is seeking attention and validation from people she don't know. And women like that, fellas, are very naive and they are for the streets. And you can't do nothing to save them. Now, let's get into this chick story time about how she met her boyfriend.
You did what? Every time I tell somebody the story of how I met my boyfriend, they're like, you did what? I guess because I'm so used to being in my body and being myself that the things that I do don't surprise me because I'm like, wait, this just me. This is how I always act. Just to set the background, I got invited to an influencer event and the day of the event comes and of course I have nothing to wear. I'm not banking on meeting anyone at this event, but you gotta be ready for whatever. I'm at the mall for 2 hours. I find this dress. It's this red dress. It's fitted. When I tried on the dress, I immediately knew this was that guy. It was doing what a dress needed to do. I find some shoes. I'm like, okay, outfit is complete. I bought a whole outfit for this event. Was it that serious? Probably not. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Because at the end of the day, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, that's the end of the saying. But I get dressed, I get in my car to go to this event. When I get to the event, it's valet parking. Cool. The guy opens the door. I'm about to get out. I look at my feet and I'm like, God, I forgot my heels. So I go back home 45 minutes. I go get my heels. I begrudgingly get in the car and I drive 45 minutes back to the event. Finally get into the event. Obviously, I'm late. I'm scoping the scenery out and I see a chocolate ting. I'm like, oh, he's cute. Once I seen him, I was like, oh yeah, if he look, he took. I'm standing there and
And that's what I'm saying, fellas. These women will mark you out, bro. Whole time you're thinking that you're bagging her, but she already bagged you. This is wild.
I see him turn around. He don't just turn around though. I tell him this story all the time and he says that I'm being dramatic, but I'm not being dramatic. This is exactly what he did. That's what he does. And so I do this.
Damn, son, this is crazy because this is a woman who needs attention. Fellas, I'm just keeping it real, bro. You can't feed a woman like this attention span. It's never enough. You're not enough. Women like this constantly needs validation. That's what they live for. Her telling this story is telling me everything about her.
I wave. I had already decided if he look at me, he took. Okay, I hope this ain't nobody mean. Good.
See right there, aggressive. The types of women that are aggressive fellas, it's always the birds, the untamed ones. They will always make the move. But women who are virtuous, like women who are feminine, they are not aggressive, but they will give you the look. But they wouldn't. That's thirsty right there. Nah, you're too aggressive because that means that that's what you usually do when you see a dude that you want. Hey, come get this box. I'm just saying, you gotta be wise out here.
This ain't nobody man. Now, if he is, it ain't nothing gonna happen, obviously, because I'm not that kind of girl. But I'm nobody man. Now, if he is, Tommy, he just says that I'm being dramatic, but I'm not being dramatic. This is exactly what he did. That's what he does. And so I do this. I wave. I had already decided if he look at me, he took. Okay, I hope this ain't nobody man. Now, if he is, it ain't nothing gonna happen, obviously, because I'm not that kind of girl. But I'm just saying, like, if he looks at me, a conversation will be had because I'm not scared. He never gave scared. Like, I'm a bold person all around. He feeling the kid, like he's for sure feeling me. Like, so he comes over to me. He introduces himself, and I tell him my name. He tells me his name, and we start talking. I seen all his teeth that night, and honestly, he had nice teeth. So before I left, he asked me for my Instagram. Fast forward, we are talking on Instagram. I would say we were communicating on Instagram for about a week. He posts a plate of food that he made. I respond to his story and I say, I'm still waiting on my dinner invite.
Damn, thirsty. See what I'm saying? That's a bird. Fellas, you can't feel like you're special. Like, when a woman is that aggressive, don't think like, damn, she's really on me. Like, damn. Yeah, she's on you, and you gotta treat her accordingly. Okay, you gotta have your fun with her and move around. Let her take that fast ass, aggressive ass shit somewhere else. But you don't wife that up. I'm telling you, bro. Because that same aggression that she's applying with you, she's gonna apply that same aggression to the next man. You can't tame a woman like this. That's the energy, bro. This is a fun girl. That's why she's okay with telling this story on the internet. Women like this don't value relationships. It's all a game to them.
That's what I said. I did. That's what I said. I actually don't remember what he said verbatim, but basically he said we're going to dinner on X, Y, and Z date at X, Y, and Z time. Then we go on our first date. Our first date was literally amazing. A few days after that, he had already planned our next date. Our next date went amazing. A few days after that, he had planned our third date. And then Valentine's Day came up and he asked me to be his girlfriend, and the rest was history. The moral of the story is if you see something you want, go and get it. Real.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. See, it's all a game to these women. They be doing this type of shit to either brag to other birds or to inspire other birds. It's all a game. And as a man, you don't want to get caught up in these bird games because her relationship is going to be based on a fairy tale, on a fantasy that she wants to come on here and brag to her bird supporters. Fellas, be wise out here, man. If you meet a chick and she's online discussing any type of relationship content, bro, she's who she is, man. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out. This is what, yo, imagine him getting a hospital dress to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.